Hey everyone, this is Lori Del Fredecki, and tonight I want to talk to you really quickly about your belief transfers before your words do. It's absolutely foundational in building any type of business, but especially in your network marketing business if you are in that industry. But think about it. Many people think that success in this business comes from just saying the perfect thing or using the perfect script or having the perfect answer, knowing exactly what to say every time. So many people join my team and they ask for that. What's a good script to use? What should I say? The truth is, long before someone decides whether they believe in your product, your business, your opportunity, they decide whether they believe you. I have so many people that join me because they know I won't put my name behind something that I don't fully believe in. And it goes even deeper than that. They sense whether you believe what you're saying. So people can feel that uncertainty if you're just saying something just because you want to try to build a business. They can feel that hesitation. They can feel when someone is trying to convince them because they aren't fully confident themselves. And they can also feel conviction. They can feel peace. They can feel that confidence and they can feel that authenticity. And that's why two people can say the exact same words, and one person will get ignored and another person will get incredible results. It's because one person is speaking from information and another person is speaking from belief. That belief changes your tone. It changes your posture. It changes your energy about you. It changes how you follow up with people. It changes how you handle objections with people. Belief changes whether you sound desperate or whether you sound secure. And people are always reading that. Even if they can't explain it, they see through it. So think about it. Have you ever had someone talking to you about something, and even if their words sounded fine, you could tell that they were unsure? I remember a job I had when I was in my late teens, and I was assistant manager of a clothing store, and they wanted us to tell women that they looked beautiful, no matter what. And I didn't keep that job very long because of exactly that. Because I'm not going to tell somebody that that outfit looks great on you if I don't think it does. Think about that. Think about with your business, with your product, with your service. Do you keep over explaining? Do you sound nervous? Do you kind of back off quickly? Or do you apologize too much? Because a lot of times that means that your belief is shaky. So compare that to someone who calmly shares something that they truly trust. There's no pressure, there's no pushing, there's no panic, there's just confidence. But that confidence is magnetic. I tell people all the time with my company, I'm not one of those pushy salespeople. Here's the information. I give them the information. I say, I won't get back with you unless you have a question, right? I still do follow up, right? But I don't hound people. I don't have to worry about, or people don't have to worry about me if they see me in a store somewhere and I'm coming around the corner because I'm not going to bring it up every single time. A lot of my close friends, they know what I do, but each time I see them, I'm not bringing it up. And in this business, that matters tremendously because people don't join because, you have the perfect words. They join because you feel certain. So, belief does not mean that you know everything. Belief means you trust enough to move forward anyway. Some people wait until they know every answer. They look up stuff. I get that. I'm a total infomaniac. I love to know it all. Every ingredient, every compensation detail, every scientific explanation, every possible objection. And while that learning does matter and it is good, but belief grows through experience and action, not just waiting. So the people who grow the fastest often decide, I might not know everything yet, but I know enough to share what I'm excited about. And that excitement can become contagious because belief grows when you personally connect to what you're doing. So, in whatever you're doing, ask yourself, why do I believe in this? What have I personally seen? What has changed for me? What have I watched happen for others? What do I know from experience? If you ask me any of those about the company I'm with, I can give you those answers because when you speak from that personal conviction, you no longer sound rehearsed. You sound real, and real always wins. Some people say, I need better words, but so many times they really need that stronger belief because when your belief rises, then the words become easier and you stop sounding mechanical. You stop sounding pressured or like you're pressuring other people and you stop worrying about trying to get it perfect. I used to have that perfectionism problem too, right? And now I just, like here today, I brushed my hair. It's not curled, it's not all nice. I was helping with the grandkids today, and that was more important. So you just simply share from conviction. So, and if someone says, I'm not sure, someone with weak beliefs, they might panic on that. They might overtalk. They might, have you ever heard that they throw up on somebody, right? They give too much information or they try too hard. But a person with strong belief just says, I totally understand. I felt that way too before I learned more. Or that's okay. Timing matters. Let me know if questions come up. And it's just that simple because belief removes that desperation and the desperation repels people. Confidence attracts people. And so think about where belief comes from. It comes from learning. So learn about your products, learn about your company, learn about your opportunity. You should know that. It comes from experience using the products. If you're selling that Kirby vacuum, you should be using it, right? So experience, testimonies, community, get into your community, read the testimonials from other people, and the consistency, using it every day, whatever it is, service or product that you're using, use it every day, use it consistently, and protect what you allow around your mind. Because if you consistently sit around in doubt, negativity, criticism, fear, all that stuff will come in, guaranteed. And your belief will weaken. But that's why the team culture matters. That's why getting on the team training calls matters. And additional training matters on the product, on the services, on the company. Testimonials matter. Personal growth matters. I can't stress this one enough. I have read books every week for almost 40 years. Literally, a book a week for over 30 years. Now I listen to a lot of audio while I drive and things like that, but I still read every day too. Personal growth is huge, and that's one of the biggest things that I can attribute to my success. But hearing other stories matters. Staying plugged in matters. Every time you hear someone with things that they win, then your belief rises. Every time you learn more, your belief will rise. Every time you personally see changes that are for good, your belief will rise. Every time you help one person, your belief will rise. And sometimes your belief carries someone else until their belief grows. Sometimes people will borrow that belief from you. They might be uncertain, but your confidence helps them to stay open. And that's leadership. And leadership often means lending belief until someone else builds their own. That's true with customers, it's true with the team members, it's true with people who are scared to begin. Your calm certainty matters so much more than you realize. So I just want to encourage you that before worrying about your perfect words that you're going to say to your person tomorrow, work on your belief. Strengthen what you know, strengthen why you started, get in your team group, read information that's been in there that is there to help you, strengthen what you've seen, and strengthen your conviction because people hear words, but they feel belief. And many times, what they feel will determine what they do. So when you speak to people, don't just speak information, speak from confidence, speak from gratitude. I talk about that all the time. Speak from authenticity with integrity. Speak from experience and speak from peace. Because if your belief enters the room before your words even finish arriving, and that's the very thing that might change someone else's decision. So think about it. Think about where do you feel your strongest belief is right now in your product, in your opportunity, in your own ability, and what strength, what belief that you have do you need to strengthen the most? Think about that. If you're willing to, write it in the comments, share it with me. I'd love to help you. And we will see you next time on Lori's Lessons. I hope you enjoyed this week. Thanks, everyone.